that focus up a bit. All right, we back. If you're new to my page, please like, subscribe, comment. I definitely want to hear from you all. So, you know I bought a vending machine, but I'm not gonna lie, it's been sitting in my father-in-law's garage for about a month and a half now, you know, month and a half, 2 months, give or take. I've been stalling, but for good reason. I got a lot going on right now. I just had a daughter, so I'm 2 girls deep, 3 women in the house, 3 ladies, so yeah, it's a lot to deal with. But let's get back to the vending machine. I purchased my vending machine. I actually purchased it without the key, as you all know from my last episode. So if you haven't watched that, pause this, go back and watch it now. But I purchased it without a lock and a key. Got the lock opened, got a key replaced, got a lock replaced, got a new key. I'm ready to go. So let me just give you a rundown on what I've done so far and kind of what I'm expecting to do in the future. So first thing I did was, which I actually wasn't going to do prior to finding a location or even getting it in a location. I actually purchased an LLC, which I didn't do through LegalZoom. Please don't use LegalZoom. It's honestly not that hard, you know, and I don't claim to be a legal specialist by any means, you know, but I would say it's fairly simple. You go online, do a little bit of research. I'm talking about the minimum amount. I'm talking about the first page of Google. Do a little bit of research and you'll find out how you can do it, and guarantee you'll cut your costs at least in half by half from doing it yourself rather than using a service like LegalZoom or even, you know, the guy up the street who knows what he's doing, you know. So just take your time, do your research, and get your LLC on your own, you know. Don't pay, you know what, pay for what you want to pay for, but I paid $150 for a LLC versus LegalZoom, which could cost anywhere from $400 to $600. Don't quote me, but I'm sure it's up there. I may even be giving them a little room. So first, I got my LLC, which is Smath Vending. So, you know, that's just my wife's first initial, last name, Smath Business. You know what I mean? Family business. So, and everything I do is a family business. She doesn't really have anything to do with my vending machine. Vending machine business is my little thing, but everything is family business over here. So I did get my LLC. The next thing I did was create a flyer, because now I'm going to start the process of getting my vending machine inside of a location. I didn't fill my vending machine yet. I don't have intention on filling my vending machine until I get in the location, and here's why. I want to sell what sells. So in this situation right now, I can exploit sanitary products because, and I say exploit because that's what it is, you know, we don't got to sugarcoat it. I can exploit sanitary products because we're in a pandemic and it's a second wave is supposed to be coming. So I could have sanitary products from masks, hand sanitizer, gloves, feminine wipes, dude wipes, which is a thing, and so on and so forth. And I also can have the classic junk food candy, can have a health food, which I don't really want to get involved in. I have another video on why I don't want to do a health food vending machine, even though I would say I'm a pretty healthy eater, but I do have sweets, and most of America does, and also sugar is a drug. But you know what? I'll do 2 videos, one on the health food, why I wouldn't do the health food, and one on why just classic sweets that are just somewhat bad for you work. But so I have no intention on filling the machine. My goal now is to take the flyers I created and actually start on foot and go to my local barbershops. Now I'm gonna give you a little bit of game. Barbershops, nail salons, retirement communities, hotels, stores, neighborhood stores. I would say corner stores, but not really corner stores because they have products that you might sell in the machine, but just neighborhood stores where the owner frequents the shop. So anywhere where the owner or the manager, someone that is close to the owner, it's a tight-knit place, no chains. I'm not looking to put my, you can do chains, you can go that route, but I'm looking to put my vending machine, first of all, locally. Second of all, with someone who I can have a communication with, have a certain rapport with, without me feeling like their life is too busy for me, because they're bouncing around here, there, everywhere, trying to look out for their businesses, and they don't really have time to talk to me about just my little vending machine being in their place. So first thing I did was do my flyers. I also created a contract, which I actually call an agreement, especially when I'm introducing that agreement to an owner in order to get their business. And the reason I call it agreement is because it's just more informal. You know, when you go into these things, you don't know these people. So you're coming at them and you're telling them that you can do this for them, that you want this, you want to use them, and then you offer this contract, and they're looking at you like, wait. You know, I got a million things on my plate. I don't know you. This doesn't even seem like it's going to be life or death for my business, so I don't want it. You know, so I call it an agreement to kind of ease it over, to kind of just say, hey, first of all, and also I make it one page. You can go online, get a template, go in there, put it in a Word document. You know, maybe you want to sit with a lawyer. I didn't sit with a lawyer. I went in a Word document and I moved some things around. But I also have I have a little bit of experience looking at contracts. My mom is really well versed in contracts, and she's, given me a lot of game over the years on just language and things to double check, cross my I's, dot my T's and whatnot. Crossing my T's, dot my I's and whatnot. But yeah, so I just put together a contract agreement, and I'm going to print out a couple flyers tomorrow. I'm also going to print out a couple of my contracts, and then when I do have free time, or time that I'm going to make use of, I am going to get in my car, drive around my neighborhood, and go into these businesses that I know that I have my eye on first. If that doesn't work, I'll go into white pages, use my different resources to make my list. And me personally, I wouldn't want to keep going back and forth to my list, so I would start off big. I would start off 50 to 100 stores. And it sounds crazy, but here's why. Those 50 to 100 stores, of course, you're going to get mostly no's. You have to be able to deal with the rejection in any type of business. So I'm prepared for people to say no, hang up in my face, tell me they don't need it, the whole nine. Manager's not here really ever, so you're not really boss is not there ever. The person that you're talking to that you think is the boss doesn't really give a fuck, so I'm prepared for that. So that's why I say 50 to 100. Make that list long, and cold calling. I'll do a video on cold calling after that, so you guys can get kind of a beginner's guide to how to attempt to get on the phone and get these guys to give you business, really just let you really do a favor for them. And that's how I pitch it to them as well. So, but we'll go into that later. But right now, my flyers are together, my contracts are together. I'm ready to hit the ground and hit the streets and shop my business around to these owners. And I'll do a video on my spiel, but basically I'm introducing myself, and I'm telling them that I want to place my vending machine in their business. And I'm going to tell them why it's great for them, it's great for me, and how we can have a symbiotic relationship. So that's really where I am with it now. I know I've been stalling, but I can take my time. This is fun. This is something that I want to do to, of course, have a nice passive income. I would say passive once I reach a couple of machines, but also just a fun thing for me to have to get to someone if I need to, pass it down to a younger person in the family that wants an opportunity to make some money without getting a job. It's just so many different great things to why vending machines are just great. So yeah, until next time, look out for until next time, like, subscribe, comment, You know, let me know something. Let me know if you like this video. Let me know where you're from. Let me know if you're interested in more vending machine content. So, yeah, stay in touch. I'll see you all soon.